Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, DTMs, welcome guests. So I'm Deborah Pinnock, and I am 5 feet 3 inches. That's what my doctor told me that I am. And I was so excited, you have no idea, because all this time I thought I was 5'2". And so being told, this is serious, being told that I was 5'3", it felt like I had stepped from the land of the short people and stepped into the land of the tall people. So I see from some of your laughters, I hear from some of your laughters that perhaps you don't think 5'3" is very impressive. However, I can say that I take solace in the fact that in this 5'3" frame are lengths and years of experiences, of challenges, struggles, triumphs, lessons learned, and so much more. You see, I'm a little bit like this fan. It's really simple looking, but when you open it, you see that it has many folds, and that all of these folds create a beautiful pattern. Today, I'm going to be speaking with you about 3 of the folds that have helped to shape me into the person that I am. The first fold is my faith. It is my north, it is my compass, it is the core of who I am. I believe in an intelligent designer, whom I call Yahweh or Christ, who created everyone, and that all people are made in God's image, and that in essence we are an expression of God. That's a huge deal for someone who struggled with self-esteem for a very long time. Just knowing whose I am and who created me has helped to, in essence, help me to understand that I have worth. My faith has been one of the folds that's made me into the person that I am. The second is my upbringing. And there are 2 aspects of my upbringing I wanted to talk about today. The first is my upbringing has taught me creativity. When we were growing up, we didn't have a lot of toys, and so one of the things my sister and I would do is that we would go outside and we would play shop. So this was so exciting. The leaves on the trees basically was our money. That was, you know, the dollars, and the pebbles were the change. And the other thing is the mud pies basically was the cake that we would make, and we take the sand outside, and that would be the sugar that we would sell. And I know that this sounds like drudgery, but it was really exciting that we were able to make much out of very little. The other thing that my upbringing taught me was the importance of an education. In my culture, it's important for you to do well in school. Education is emphasized as a key to getting you to where you are, to where you want to be, rather. And I just remember my mom saying, even in relationships, you want to get a good education because you want to be with someone because you want to be with them, not because you have to be with them. And the last fold I will talk about today is experiences. There's a saying that experience is the best teacher. And that goes for good experiences and bad experiences. One of the negative experiences that I had while growing up in my culture was a message that the lighter you were, the softer your hair, was the better you were. And I didn't understand a lot of these messages while I was growing up. I understood them in retrospect. But it really hit home for me when I was singing once with my cousins. My cousins are twins, and they have a lighter complexion and longer, softer hair. Beautiful young women. And we went to this church and we sang, and people were up on their feet and they were applauding. And then I started seeing folks come towards the stage, and it was as if there were 2 streams of people coming towards the stage, and some went to my left and some went to my right, and I was in the middle, and I felt invisible. Fortunately, years after, as I explained previously, I heard a voice inside that said to me, the way you think about yourself is not good. And that caused me to dig into my Bible to say, what does God say about me? And it caused me to look at inspirational books that help to repair my self-concept. So today I shared with you three folds: my faith, my upbringing, and my experiences. But what I want to say to you is that you have many folds, and all of those folds can work together to create a beautiful pattern. As a result of all that I've gone through, that's the reason why I'm an encourager. That's the reason why if you come around me and you start talking badly about yourself, it's not gonna work, because I am all about helping you see the best in yourself, because that's been so important for me. So honor those folds and pull out the lessons that they have to teach you, and know that they're part of what makes you into the unique being that you are. I'm Deborah Pinnock, and it's nice to meet you.